AI is going to take all jobs from CMAs, CAs, CSs by 2030. Then what's the point in doing CMA, which all of you are doing? What's the point in putting your heart and soul in completing such a tough course when the future of the course is bleak? These are some of the questions which I encounter on a daily basis from my students. And students are wondering not only of a CMA but other professional courses as well, that what are the areas or what are the spectrums of the profession that is going to stay after advent of AI and what is going to be abolished. So in this particular video, we are going to deep dive into what is AI and what are the areas where CMAs, CAs, CS, MBA still have a lot of growth opportunities despite of having AI in picture. So yes, artificial intelligence is the buzzword in town today because this is changing the way we do things. Yes, there was a time when we used to Google everything which we didn't know. Now we do Chat GPT, we do Gemini. With absolute perfection, with flawless interpretation and flawless results, ChatGPT has really proved to be a blessing for all the people who are doing their day-to-day work, be it business, be it students, or even teachers. Teachers are also benefited with AI big time. But as it is said that AI is a good servant but a bad master. So of course, if AI is given a lot of powers, then the relevance of human beings are definitely going to be demeaned at a particular point in time. So we have to really be conscious of what AI has in store in it, and we have to move up with the pace of AI. Yes, you and me have to keep up to the pace of AI. We have to be well equipped with what is AI, what are the various tools of AIs, and we need to really pick up space with AI. It is similar to the way computers were introduced in way back in 1990s. Back then, costing, accounting, taxation all happened on a piece of paper, all happened manually, but then computers came into picture and we quickly adopted to computers and we use computers as our servants. In the same way, we should be mindful of what AI is all about, how to use it as a servant, and to learn the techniques of AI so that we don't find ourselves in a soup after 5 years or 6 years down the line. So yes, it's the right time for all the students to start thinking about what is AI and start taking steps to introduce AI in your daily life, in your routine. Just the way you focus on computers, that I need to learn computers, your focus should also be on learning AI. Now, the first and foremost question is, sir, what are the skills that are replaceable by AI? What are the skills that are irreplaceable by AI? Now, guys, we need to really understand what are the skills that even if you acquire, they'll be useless because AI is going to do all those work for you, and you will not be the right person to do those works. So what are the skills which are replaceable when AI comes into picture? First and foremost, MIS reporting, which is the normal routine accounting work. Okay, accounting, preparation of profit and loss account, preparation of balance sheets, reporting it to the top management, telling them that these have been the trend, profits have gone down, gross profit has gone up, manufacturing cost has gone down, advertisement cost has gone up, etc, etc, etc. All these reportings are going to be done by AI in near future. So if you are planning to build your career around MIS reporting and trend analysis, then it's high time, guys. You need to learn the techniques which are surrounding AI, and you need to be very well versed with the tools which do these things for you in AI. Because if someone else is learn how to do MIS reporting, trend analysis, budgeting in the fashion which is done by AI, then he's going to take your job. Now, no manual MIS reporting, no manual trend analysis, budgeting, is in vogue in near future. Similarly, the routine reconciliations, okay, payables reconciliation, receivables reconciliation, bank reconciliations, all the recos that are maintained, and we have seen a great deal of back-end accounting firms being generated in India. They have germinated from the fact that these reconciliations are not something which the Western world has to focus on, so they outsource that work to India. Now, this is outsourcing is going to really decline in near future, according to me. And this is just my opinion. This is just an estimate. But yes, the outsourcing work is going to decline. So reconciliations is one area which is not going to be done by human beings at all. It will be done by AI. It will be done by the tools, the system-driven tools. Backend support, whatever backend support was required, systems support, software support, and documents retrieving, documents archiving, pulling out reports from SAP, Oracle, or any other the accounting software or the ERPs. This is going to really be in the hands of the AI now, and no manual intervention is expected in the near future. So all these skills are going to not pay human beings; they are going to pay AI. A very simple example is, website development was a skill which was in high demand in past, but now website development can beautifully be done by AI in a very less time and in very, very cost effective manner. Of course, the building up upon it, having the nitty-gritties of app and the website is going to have some bit of manual intervention, but broadly, this area is captured entirely by AI. Similarly, things like graphic designing, things like, designing an outfit, all these things have been taken over by AI in today's world. So this is one area which is not going to be, talking only about finance, these are the areas which are not going to really reap benefit in near future. Compliances. So if you are very well versed with GST returns, income tax returns, guys, in future, all these things will be absolutely computerized, done by AI. All the data is already collated on the website of the income tax department or the GST department. Returns are going to be auto-populated, auto-filled by the system itself in near future. System is going to be so seamless that no human intervention is required in returns and compliances as well in near future. Audit. In audit specifically, things like sampling, things like voucher ticking, things like doing the TOD, test of details and test of controls for a given number of samples. Okay, just imagine 2 articles spending 1 week on just doing TOD of 100 samples or 200 samples, which is done in 5 minutes by AI. AI does it in 5 minutes, and 2 articles engaging in 1 week in doing these things like sampling and all, right? So all the procedural stuff in audit, all the basic stuff in audit is going to be taken over by AI. Finally, data analytics. Data analytics has been an important source of revenue for many finance professionals, and this has developed into a different stream of a business today. But in near future, AI is going to take over it, and within a fraction of a second, and the entire data, which is absolutely bulky and lengthy, is going to be analyzed by the AI, and the results are going to be absolutely flawless, and the results are going to be accurate, so that decision making can happen immediately. But yes, there are some areas which cannot be hijacked by AI. And this is absolutely my perception, guys, okay? Tomorrow, if some of the area is hijacked by AI, then, maybe it can be, okay? It's just a probability. So the areas where you should focus on as a CMA student, the areas where you should focus on in your career when you get through placements, when you're doing your articleship, when you're doing your internship, should be these areas. These areas are a little less risky than these areas as far as AI is concerned. Number one, legal interpretations. Yes, no one, absolutely no one can replace human brain when it comes to legal interpretation of Companies Act, interpretation of Income Tax Act, interpretation of GST, and having detailed discussion on commas and the full stops and are, is, and what are the ramifications of them. This is one area which cannot be absolutely be taken over by AI at all, because AI is mechanical and we require a bit of human element while legally interpreting things. So, I always tell my students that whenever you're looking for a job, look for a job where you are referring to at least one act once a day, be it Income Tax Act, be it GST, be it Companies Act, be it RBI Prudential Laws, or whatever act. But at least one act per day you should be reading in your job profile, and that is an adequate job profile for all of you. So legal interpretations is one thing. Consultancy and advisory, which is absolutely fact-based, which can be distinguished on facts, going through the case laws and advising your clients on what TDS reduction rate should be applicable, what GST rate should be applicable, whether ITC is available on this particular purchase or not, whether capitalization is required for this asset or revenue is required for this asset. After analyzing all the case laws which are given by Delhi High Court, Supreme Court, Karnataka High Court, etc., etc. This is an area which absolutely cannot be hijacked by AI completely. This would require human beings to look through the consultancy and advisory. Even if assistance is required from AI, that's okay. Assistance may be required, but cannot be hijacked by AI in near future. Audit conclusions and outcomes. Yes, procedural aspects of audit can be automated, can very well be taken over by AI, but ultimately whether to give the qualification or not, what should be the language of the qualification, what is the quantification of qualification that is required to be given, all these conclusions and outcomes cannot be entirely left over to AI. So yes, this is an area which is absolute conclusion of an audit, or just supervising the work of audit and coming to the audit report. These areas are definitely not really hijacked by AI. Certification and assurance is one thing which cannot be entirely relied upon if AI does it. This definitely has to really involve human intervention. So basically what I'm trying to say, wherever there is judgmental work, wherever decision is required to be taken, wherever judgment is required to be taken, whether this is the right course or this is the right course, those areas are immune to AI, almost immune to AI. So those areas are really areas where you should aim for a good career. So these are the judgmental work, or the areas where you should really focus upon. Then accounting standards analysis, again a judgmental area. Okay, so these are the areas where you should focus upon as far as AI is concerned, as far as AI, the susceptibility to giving away our work to AI is concerned. These are the key areas. And one area which I feel that can never ever be replaced by AI, because it involves emotions, and emotions cannot be exactly replicated by AI. That area is your communication skills, public skills, like training, like teaching, coaching. A teacher in form of AI will not really be liked by the students, because it will be devoid of human emotions. It might not be as natural as you and me interacting with each other. So that is one area. Communication skills, public speaking, trainings, these are irreplaceable by AI. AI cannot give a speech in front of 50 people to train them about a certain thing. So these are the areas which I feel that AI cannot replace them entirely. Although assistance can be required from AI, can be taken from AI, but not entirely hijacking the entire job of CAs, CMAs, or CS or MBA, or any other area where you are working upon. So a clear message to all of you guys: whenever you're planning your career, please plan your career around these areas. And if you really focus on these areas, then AI, you are immune to the risks which are there for AI. Now, sir, please tell us, if we are already working in these areas, or if we are aiming towards going in this area, or if we don't get an opportunity in these areas and we are forced to be inducted in this area, then what should we do? Then guys, a simple technique is, please make yourself acquaint with AI tools. Many free courses are available online. I see advertisements on YouTube regularly. Free course on AI tools. So AI is not only about ChatGPT. Putting your WhatsApp message on ChatGPT, getting a good version of it. Putting an email on ChatGPT, getting a good version of it. This is not AI. AI is much beyond that. So use all the tools which are there. AI, they are available free of cost on internet. Many are under process as we are speaking. Many new tools are under launch. So use those AI tools. First of all, learn those AI tools using the free training which are available on YouTube, on various other platforms. And after using all those tools, just use them in your daily routine to get acquainted with all those tools. And then if you strengthen your work along with AI tools, then you are going to be irreplaceable. Then you are going to lead your work in the manner that you are leading right now. So don't worry if you are there in these domains. Still, AI will be your friend. Make it your friend. Do the friendship at the earliest. And once you make it your friend, then you are safe. And AI is not going to bother you if you are befriend with AI. So yes, don't worry with AI. Don't be against AI. Don't say that, oh sir, AI is going to lose our job. We are going to lose our job to AI. Don't have those negative emotions in your mind. AI is here to support you, to strengthen you, to make you stronger for a future, because competition is fierce. The work which is done in 15 minutes can be done in 5 seconds. So that kind of efficiency is there in AI. We have to have that efficiency. We have to use it as a tool to improve our efficiency, and that is the aim of AI. So make best use of AI And yes, on that positive note, please leave your comments on the comment section below. Which part of AI do you love the most and which you would want to learn. On that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.